shameless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, just want a life that is worth every day exploring,
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
To appreciate all that is vacant, it's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent, I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Oh, I think my mic was off, so that's kind of embarrassing. Oh, well. Jason will be, hopefully I can get him back on for another episode of Yinzer Talk. He and I did some great stuff, had some great conversation about how we both became Steelers fans and everything about that. This episode, we're going to go over the preseason week 1 game and then get into some news and, of course, then give some picks for the preseason week 2 or 3, whatever we're even on. So I do see that again, we are live on the Hardcore Sports Network, Hardcore Sports Network, as well as my Sleeper Sports Media on my Twitter, on the Facebooks, and on the Twitch. So I started it, give some time for people to come in. If not, that's no big deal. And back onto the vertical, or not the horizontal, the horizontal layout, since that is how I did episode 1 last week. So same pre-show announcements. I'm on the push to 500. Jason from Mike Drop Sports is on the push to 500. Martina is on the push to 100 subs. This is all on YouTube. London and Earl are on the push to 500, and the network is pushing to 1,200. Mitch just started a new channel, so let's get him some subs on that second one. We got someone already here. Blaze Radio, what's up? What's up? Yes, here we go, Steelers. Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're gonna find time to get you on so we can talk some Steelers football. Maybe review week 1 against the Falcons if you want to. We can work that out. Gonna shoot to do these on Wednesdays since I'm not doing Dynamite anymore. And also want to incorporate the NFL pick'ems, I will just replace that whenever I do those for the network. I will replace that, or just name the title, make the title for whenever it goes to my channel for just make it that. So yeah, definitely appreciate you jumping in. Much appreciated. So I'm just gonna look up the stats real quick. I didn't get to watch the Steelers and Texans preseason week 1 matchup. We lost 20-12. Again, it was preseason. Who cares? Kyle Allen, passing leader for the Steelers, 17-23, 193 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Davis Mills, 8 of 13 for 89 yards. Justin Fields did play. Justin Fields went 5 of 6 for 67 yards. So he did play, but he didn't play much. Everyone was talking about the fumble, whatever. It's tough to get excited about the preseason. It's fun to see that football is back. It's fun to get that get all that. I mean, Blaze, if you're watching, if you want to jump in, by all means, jump in. I don't know if you're still watching, but if you wanted to jump in, that is more than okay. Talk some Steelers right now if you're not doing anything. Looks like Calvin Austin got some time. 2 receptions for 49 yards, average of 24.5. So something was cooking there. Scotty Miller was in. George Pickens was in for a little bit. Najee Harris got some touches. So it's going to be exciting to see what the rest of or what week 2 week 3 looks like. Technically, I guess we're going off of the Hall of Fame game. The Texans are 1-1. So again, I think that went into it. The Texans they had a game under their belts with this preseason, and the Steelers did not. So now we move ahead to Buffalo. So again, I mean, I know it's preseason, but just this is going to be what the breakdown will consist of during the regular season. Breakdown of the stats, team stats, total yards, Steelers 344, passing yards 235, rushing 109, yards per play 6. That is probably just miles and miles and miles better than what we were doing last year. I mean, in the preseason, again, Kenny Pickett, lights it up week in, week out of the preseason, and that spelled disaster in the regular season. But it's still fun to see what this offense is already looking better than what we've been dealing with. I mean, everything. Now they did lead in penalties. They led in fumbles lost, interceptions thrown, led in time of possession. Sacks allowed 3, total plays 57-61. Fourth down efficiency, Steelers were 0 for 1. Texans are 1 for 1, 5 of 13 on third down for the Texans, 2 of 9 for third down for the Steelers. But still, it's going to be fun to see how it progresses, and we're getting closer and closer. Just looking at some of the news from this, Fonatanu is hurt. Steelers Depot was reporting that he didn't look totally comfortable, but for what we did see, he's not going to play this week. I believe that we play Saturday night at 7. So they are going to rest him up, which is probably the smart thing to do. Justin Fields showed some struggles still, showed the issues that he does have. Steelers QB room a concern after Justin Fields fumble issue. That's from Fox Sports. Oh, sorry about that. Had to yawn/sneeze. Yeah, so the Steelers have been already adding and making roster moves as they usually do in the preseason. just nothing yet with Ayuk and the Niners and whatnot. So I mean, we got some predictions for the 53 man. Today was the Steelers' final practice at Latrobe. So that was fun to see some videos and whatnot of the final day. They had some big time fun, I'm sure. Justin Fields did catch one up. Speaking of, I know I mentioned Jason from Mike Drop Sports earlier. He is also live right now, so that's pretty cool. I'm just looking at Twitter right now. Apparently, someone on Nelk told Dana White that Jake Paul is a bigger star than Alex Pereira, and he they had to shut it down right away. I don't know if that was Bob or I don't know if that was Bradley Martin there. That's kind of, I have to look more into that. That is for sure. George, I'm just trying to find more. I've been seeing Steelers stuff all day long, and now I can't find. There's AB tweeting about bringing the Bumblebee jerseys back. Oh my god. So 8 minutes ago, I guess Mercedes Moné successfully defended her TBS title on Dynamite. I should have been bringing that up on the last one on post bell, but this is Yinzer talk. So 57 minutes ago, this is from Steelers Depot, however you want to say it. You nightly no news. Brandon Ayuk update from the NFL insiders on NFL Network. Tom Pelissero. We've talked every day about the Steelers potentially being a landing spot for Brandon Ayuk as well. One of these days, we're gonna have an end to the saga. Today is not that day yet. Man, Brandon Ayuk he definitely did have everyone thinking, or Steelers Nation at least thinking the worst. Whenever he did show up to Niners practice in team gear. Mike is falling again. I gotta figure out my my situation here with the getting the arm or stand or something, figuring that out as well. Cam Hayward was shown practice with his visor and the Guardian helmet on. Seeing a clip of Deontay Johnson at with the Panthers, man, I wish we kept him, so then we could have had that be the package that gets sent to San Francisco for Ayuk, but it is what it is. Darnell Washington. Oh, I had something in my eye again. Apologize. Tight end friendly guy, tight end friendly OC. So Darnell Washington already speaking about him wanting to stay in Pittsburgh. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith is shown there. So yeah, just news. George Pickens says that Arthur Smith's offense is built to exploit defenses and mismatches. So that's something you definitely will. That's going to be fun to watch and see what goes through this season. I'm excited to watch Justin Fields. I think we could see a big season from him. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think Pat Freiermuth is one of the most underrated NFL players entering the 24 season by CBS. Injuries, nagging issues. Last year, Freiermuth had 60 catches in each of his first two seasons, growing quickly as tough yardage safety valve, multiple quarterbacks. Yeah, I hope we can get something done with Pat. I got this twitch in my eye. All right, gonna wrap up looking through some news. Stephen A. Smith, very happy with Pittsburgh and not having to deal with Mason or Kenny or Trubisky. So, and then the tweet that I saw right when I got home from work, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time Wednesday night, and Ayuk has still not accepted the Niners contract offer. So I mean, it's got to be. We got to be getting close. I mean, at this point, it's just it's got to be getting close to this point. It really, really does. We just, I mean, Yinzer talk everything. Oh, what the heck is 4 hours ago finalizing a deal to send Ayuk to the Steelers. Sources tell ESPN trade details are yet to completely be told. Multiple, that just that was from earlier today. Scott Erickson. Pirates are apparently being sued, as is Sheets. They say teams can't use image of 3 or more players in a marketing campaign for uniform patch without a licensing agreement. They demand the Pirates halt practice and pay money. That is insane. That is the stupidest thing I think I've read all day long. I mean, this is crazy. The Ayuk stuff. I mean, that's all right. Let's see. I'm just looking for anything, any news, anything. You think right now would be the time that something would go down, but of course that's never how it goes. When I'm ready for it to go down, yeah. There's another clip of Bob Menery telling Dana White that Power Slap is trash, telling him right to his face. Bob Menery is a giant douchebag, so that does not surprise me. All right, I'm just trying to see. There's 47 minutes ago from Blitzburg. Some Steelers fan is willing. Oh, that's stupid. Todd Haley is even on the train of getting Ayuk to the Steelers. George Pickens also stated that he doesn't think they need help in the wide receiver room, which I mean, I definitely I. It's not desperate that we need a guy like Ayuk. I mean, we have. I mean, Pickens can be that guy for us right now. I definitely think that with the help that we could have at tight end and using Washington, using Hayward in that sense, definitely think that we will be just fine. Going about 20 minutes so far, so that's an hour between the two, which is great. I can just upload the other one over to the network, and then throw them on Spotify all as one episode. Here as we wrap it up, there's just not much to kind of run on as I'm doing this by myself again. We'll get Scott back on at some point. He is live on his channel doing his thing, pushing to 5,000, as am I. Man, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to start getting footballing with Big Ben back at some point, and just really starting to see what he has to say on the new happenings in Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh with Justin Fields, with Russell Wilson. I mean, this is crazy. Not sure. I don't get. All right. I saw something about Liv Morgan in an Instagram story again. I gotta stay focused on the tasks at hand, running amok on some Pittsburgh sports. Still here, guys. They had John Rice Plemley on the episode. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun for football season coming up. I'm excited to get rolling back with some actual picks. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this one up here pretty soon and just go down the preseason week 3. I guess technically we're on. Let's see, get over to week 2. Yes, or I guess technically it is week 2. Yeah. All right. So week 2. So Eagles Patriots tomorrow. on set at 7 o'clock on the NFL Network. I'm going to go Eagles. I don't want to see Kenny Pickett ever do bad. I wish him nothing but success, as I do Mason Rudolph. That is not the case for Mitch Trubisky. He can retire and fall into the night for all I care. But that is the other two. I wish them the best. Then we got Atlanta and Baltimore. That is Saturday at 12. Gonna go Atlanta. We got 1 o'clock Bengals Bears. Gonna go Bears. 1 o'clock Giants Texans. Gonna go Giants. 4 Lions Chiefs. Rematch of week 1 last year, where I did call the Chiefs losing to the Lions. This year, however, I'm going all Chiefs to beat the Ravens. But Chiefs over the Lions. 425 Vikings over the Browns. We got 7 o'clock Jets Panthers over the Jets. 7 Cardinals Colts over the Cardinals. 7 Commanders and Dolphins over the Commanders. And then 7 on NFL Network Steelers and the Bills. Steelers over the Bills. They also have a joint practice going on this week. Appreciate the 4 people joining in. 3 or 4 people joining in towards the end here as we wrap up. Going to roll over the same announcements that I made as my previous one, just for accounts to follow, whatnot. Welcome to the Mark Caboli was fired from the Athletic earlier this week and has now officially been hired with the Pat McAfee show. So that is awesome. That's great news. He deserves it. That's interesting. I'm seeing all kinds of videos now. Let's see. Brandon Ayuk has not accepted the Niners offer. That was 3 hours ago again. All right, breaking news. Patriots finally. Patriots are close. Oh, this is an hour ago. The Patriots are close to finalizing a trade that will send 4-time Pro Bowl pass rusher Matthew Judon to the Falcons, per multiple sources. This is from Jordan Schultz. So there's some happenings in the NFL world. Nothing else other than that. There's a video of Justin Fields finding George Pickens in the end zone on the end. Justin Fields also took a one-handed pass from Russell Wilson at practice. Asked why he opted to have a joint practice with the Bills. If I get a good dance partner, I'm interested. Brooke Pryor asked Mike Tomlin why he opted to have a joint practice this year. It's not usually something Pittsburgh does. Shout out to the 5 people watching. One on the network's Facebook page, 4 on my channel. Appreciate you all. Thank you. If we get the chat rolling, can keep me on here for a little bit longer. Go till 9 o'clock. I do not mind, but getting kind of hungry. Want to go get some food and get ready for work tomorrow. So went about an hour in total, which is great. We'll have these uploaded at some point to the Spotify and whatnot and everything else. Rest of the picks for week 2, and then we can wrap it up. Also, I don't know how new this is. I believe it's not as new, but Mike Tomlin says he's not decided yet if Russell Wilson will start Saturday against the Bills. I think it's Fields to start again in the preseason in the second game. And the rest of the preseason. Don't risk it with Wilson. Don't risk it. No sense in it. Man, I'm excited to see what he does whenever it turns to real meaningful football. Got the Seahawks and Titans, Rams and Chargers, Bucks, Jags, Bucks, Cowboys, Raiders. Gonna go with the Raiders. And then Sunday, 8 o'clock on NFL Network, Packers, Broncos. I'm going to go with the Packers. And then 8 p.m. on Fox, Saints and the Niners. Going to go with the Saints. So also I want to say that CT ESPN did report that they would have the Ayuk deal done by week 1 of the preseason, and that is wrong. Antonio Brown is now also saying that what was it, the Bills, or there was another, the Falcons maybe, that were interested in signing Antonio Brown. What a joke that is. Martina, thank you for joining in. I know football is going to be a little crazy to kind of listen to, but like you said, you want to try to get into more sports. So tune in next week on Thursday whenever our WNBA podcast is back. It's going to be a lot of fun to start watching the games again this week. They are back on tomorrow. So I will be all eyes on that, as well as playing streaming some multiverses maybe. But yeah, that's my week 2 preseason picks, kind of getting back into practice with that. And then we are going to wrap it up here. So thank you for two great streams. Much appreciated to everyone who jumped in. So we will start wrapping it up. Yay, team, do the thing, win the points. Absolutely. That pretty much sums it up. No doubt about that right there. So we're going to start wrapping it up. Like I said, go sub to all the channels on my featured page. Martina, I'll make you the video showing how to do that, set that up right after this. Go shout out to Hardcore Sports Network, Mitch's second channel, Tati, Sarah, everyone in our wrestling team, wrestling division. Martina pushed to 100 subs. Earl and London to 500. Josh is getting back in the swing of things. Hunter as well. You're welcome. Much appreciated to everyone who joins in and watches. And we will be back very, very soon, Friday, with 3 streams on Friday. So until then, I'm Nick Wietosh of Sleeper Sports Media of the Hardcore Sports Network. This was Yinzer Talk episode 2, a quicker one since I am again by myself. Just want to get more out and develop a schedule for this episode, these shows, this podcast, and my Steelers talk along with Pittsburgh. Talked some Pirates. I don't think there's any major news with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Gonna just check that real quick. Trade 1 day ago, trade Cody Glass. So they made a trade for Cody Glass from Nashville. Still nothing about Sidney Crosby. 5 days ago, there was something about it. Let's see. I mean, there's more to be. Definitely some stuff to stay updated on as we continue to roll closer to the start of preseason hockey in October-ish, September, October. And then the Pirates continuing to let us all down, and there's no sense in talking about them. I think they just lost 9 in a row, and now they're being sued for the Sheets logo on their uniforms. I mean, it really sucks. 50, they were sitting at like 56 and 54 or something like that, and now they're 56 and 64. So they've lost 10 in a row. So not sure if they're going to be able to turn it around as much as I would love to see them do so. Shout out to the Yankees, who are back in first place of the AL East. About to take a screenshot of that, post that up. Maybe start some chirps coming my way. 6-4 of their last 10. Got to keep rolling. Get some ground made up in the AL East. Continuing to let us all down. Yes, the Pirates right now are equivalent to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship run. They had us in the first half, and now they've just continued to. They've lost 10 in a row. So have not watched a single baseball game all year long. So don't know to the extent of how bad it truly is, but I mean, losing 10 in a row is hard to do. So ending on that note about the Pirates letting us all down and everything in that nature. This was Yinzer Talk episode 2. Thank you for joining, watching on the replay, watching in general. Much, much appreciated. She said it's that bad. I know it's bad. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad right now to be a Pirates fan. Fun to be a Steelers fan, and hopefully soon fun to be a Penguins fan with the getting Crosby re-signed. But until then, until more news breaks and I can get a short out, that will be it for episode 2 of Yinzer Talk. Appreciate everyone who jumped in. Blaze, Martina, thank you for keeping the chat going. I'm sure I'll talk to you here soon, Martina. I'll get the video made and send it your way. And then I will see you Friday for 2 streams. And then my third one with Sarah for Post Bell. So thank you, everyone, again. Follow Hardcore Sports Network. Follow Sleeper Sports Media and all the channels in my feature tab. And then until next time, I am out once again. I will see you very, very soon on Friday. Peace.